So I have this Apevia brand 300 watt flex ATX power supply that came with a server case that I bought used, and I'm not a very big fan of this brand, and they don't particularly have a good reputation. This power supply does work and seems generally okay, but I did happen to notice through the top that it has a bad capacitor. So I thought it'd be fun just to open it up, take a look inside. Based on the fact that it has a bad cap and it's of an unknown age, I don't think there's any obvious markings. I don't see a date code. I can't say a lot about it, but this is definitely not a brand of power supply I would probably recommend. It'll be interesting to see what brand that capacitor is. I would guess it's on the DC output side of things based on where it's located, since the power cables are coming out of that side of the board. Usually high voltage on one side, low voltage on the other. The little tamper sticker is still intact. Even if this does have a warranty, I don't really care because I don't particularly plan on using this power supply for anything important. But let's see how hard it's going to top. There we go. So that actually might be on the high voltage side. Just eyeballing the path and doing some thinking. No, I think there's two different power rails. I am not a power supply expert though, so don't take my word for it. Although, I don't know. The only reason I've said that I think there might be two different power rails is because we got some of the power cables feeding off this side and some over there. But if I remember right from the desk power supply I tore down, which I actually think I have nearby. There it is. So I have this power supply for my desk. And if memory serves correct, basically everything up here along this line is all the high voltage side of things, and this is the output. Got a row resistor I gotta replace. I need to fix this. I have instructions of what to do. I just never followed through. But yeah. Anyhow, this isn't very linear from a layout standpoint in comparison. So I don't know. I mean, this does have two different transformers, and I guess it does have two different outputs, so maybe it's kind of a diagonal line. Although you'd think the bigger transformer would have more wires going to it. But I don't know. It's all pointless speculation from an idiot at this point. So, yeah. I think... Is there any branding on these? Chingex? These are all Chingex brand. Or Chingix? I don't know. CHENGX. So it has some stuff that are holding it in place. So I'd have to dig that out. But yeah, not too impressive looking. I don't know how hard it'd be to remove the fan. Ooh, that's nice. The fan is on a little plug. So if you, for some reason, have one of these and it hasn't failed yet, it really wouldn't be that hard to do a knock-to-a swap. This is just your normal 40mm fan. Just trying to see, does it go up or down? I'm kind of stuck. It's always hard to do stuff with the camera in the way. I think Oh. So to get the fan out, these screw holes protrude into the housing of the fan. So you're either going to have to bend the back out like that, or you're going to have to remove the PCB to get it out. Fortunately, it's going to be a lot of a bend. There we go. Here's the fan they used. BOK brand. BDH 4020B 12 volt 0.00 0.08 amps. So 40 millimeter, and then I'm guessing that means it's 20 millimeters thick. But I don't recall this fan being particularly loud. Yeah, if you don't mind being a little destructive, you're going to have to bend the frame open, and then you can extract the fan. And if you want to put a new fan in, whoops, I'll fix these wires. Actually, would it be a bad idea if I wanted to reverse the fan? Although I don't think this would appreciate having the wrong way of airflow. The case this was in was back to front cooling. So you're actually working against the fan on this, but I don't think the power supply is designed with back to front cooling in mind. So trying to change that's probably not very ideal. There we go. Get the wire back in the right position. But yeah, you have to try to bend that back. I don't know if bending that was the best idea. I don't really care because I don't plan on using this very much longer, but yeah, you can get it to bend back in place. And then you just plug that back in. I would recommend poking that with something plastic because this could hold a charge, but I'm going to play fast and loose. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a power supply. I may be biased because I got it for review, but I still like the Silverstone FX600 I got that I reviewed in a couple different videos now. But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing a bad cap in a power supply like that. I haven't seen too many power supplies with bad caps in them in a while, but I don't know. Hopefully that was interesting, I guess, just looking inside of this. I don't believe I said the model number, but I don't think... It doesn't look like they were proud enough to give it a model number, unless this ITX 300 is the model number, but either way, hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.